Hi, hello. Today we're going to work with a basic class for detailing on Revit, right? There's one of the missing skills that we don't want, or I don't know if we don't want to do, we don't like them to do, okay? So I'm gonna start here with a section here on my floor plan. I'm gonna do a wall section on this area here. So I'm gonna go to my view tab, right? And I'm gonna request a section, right? And here we have like a building section that goes from side to side, or the wall section, right? Or the working section. So let me work with the wall section for now, right now. And let me go and I'm gonna try to do it through uh, that window, right? There we go. I will make the little fix there. So number one, I don't want it to point it that way. I want it to point it the other way around. So I'm gonna use those arrows there to move it up, right? I'm gonna move the view range a little bit and the symbol also crop it a little bit. But I want to, my view range, right? My view range, those arrows for the view range, they go a little bit further, a little bit there. Got it? So now let's start working with our section here, right? And of course, for annotation purposes, this one goes out from the dimensions, right? So we don't get any more confusion. So there we go. Let's double click on this one. And we got this, right? This feature that I'm going to show you guys is how to get like the joining geometry here. The problem is that the join geometry on this kind of details doesn't work right now. The slab edge and the floor, okay, they are joined by going to the modify tab and go here to join, right, and join geometry. Got it? Join geometry, and we can get this. Okay, the problem here, let's put it here into fine detail, and you're gonna notice that it's actually not joining, right? And then also, if we go to a bigger detail, like a 3/4, right? Okay, is we're gonna get those kind of problems there, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to the annotate tab, and we're gonna do a region. We're gonna do a filled region, right? So we need to sketch that thing out. So I'm going to sketch the footing, right? I'm going to sketch the footing here. Okay, I'm going to sketch it right now this way, right? I can use the pick line tool and so, right? Then here, right, I'm going to finish and it's going to be a cross hatch, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the edit type. I'm going to duplicate it and I'm going to call them concrete, okay? Concrete footing JR, right? And I'm gonna put here OK. And to change the appearance of the hatch, okay, right here, you click on the row and you see the 3 dot icon and you got it here. And then you pick concrete and you put here OK and OK. And this is just your hatch pattern for the footing. Got it? Let's do the earth, right? Let's do the earth the same way, right? We're gonna go here to region. We're gonna do a fillet region. And I'm gonna go around and the opposite way to do the earth, right? The earth, I'm gonna go like a little bit below. So let me just short this line a little bit. Let me go back to lines and I'm gonna do this one and I'm gonna go and do it like around here. Got it? I can go a little bit off. I'm gonna be off, I'm gonna be off, and I'm gonna be out around here, right? So I'm gonna finish this, right? And again, we get the crosshatch. So pro tip, go to edit type, go to duplicate, right? Put here, I'm gonna put here, detail, earth, right? Earth JR with my initials. Okay, hit OK. Go to the type selecting tool here with the 3 dot icon and get here a little bit down here. There's the earth. Got it? And we can put here OK and apply it and OK. And we got the dirt without mixing with the concrete. Okay. So I'm leaving this one here because I can do the sidewalk or I'm going to do a few things here, right? Like on the previous video, right? I show you that we can select this wall. We can go to edit type. We need to pull the preview under a section view, right? Section view here, and editing the structure, editing, modifying those elements, by zooming in and modifying those elements, we have those little lines and unlocks, right, here, right? So this one is unlock, and this other one is also unlock, right? So we can, let me uh, cancel this whole thing. And here, guys, on this wall, you're gonna see those two little arrows, so you can pull the siding, okay, down a little bit, so the water doesn't penetrate, right? That. Of course, here is gonna be a sidewalk or a little bit below, right? But let's keep going with the little detailing, okay? So now here we can put an anchor bolt, we can put a wood blocking, right? So we need to go on the same annotate tab. We're gonna spend a little bit of time today on the annotate tab, getting like a detailed component. And then it's gonna bring you this. That is the chase opening there, but we don't want that. So let's go back the old way, right? Insert, okay, load a family from the cloud. Here, I'm going to close this one. I was looking for a column previously. And this one, I'm going to look for 2x4, right? Two, uh, sorry, like wood. I look for wood, right? And I can look for the wood blocking, right? Let me see the wood blocking, or let me go the other way around, right? Let me go and close this and find the root of the whole thing. So let's go to detail items, right? Or detail components, right? Under, all the way down under wood. Let me see for plumbing, wood, right? The wood openings, no. Okay, so general. Okay, I can get the break line from general, right? We can apply that one for now. I'm going to leave it that for later. Okay, let me cancel this. Okay, so load, right? On that on the annotation. So close this thing. Detail items, right? Concrete, masonry, metals. Let's go to metals, because here we can find the anchor bolt, right? The anchor bolt. There we go. See the anchor bolt. Let's start loading the anchor bolt here. Okay, there we go. And then if you go to annotate and detail component, right? Okay, you got your anchor bolt. Don't worry about the size. Don't worry about the appearance, right? It's just there. Okay, so here we can go on the edit on the type selector. You can change it for maybe a 3/4 one, right? It's more suitable. Let's apply a mirror, right, as well. Okay, there we go, and erase the original one, and use the arrows to pull it down and cut them up a little bit. Okay, so then I'm gonna bring that piece of wood that I'm missing. Okay, so annotate the detail component uh, by loading a family, right? The old way with your folders and your content, it may be a little bit easier, right? Detail items, right? I can go for let me see, masonry, metals, wood and plastics, common work results, right? This is fascinating. Sorry. Wood framing. And I can get the lumber section and hit open. And I need like 5 by 5. Let me see if, let's get the 2x4. Like if it was a normal, a 2x5, right? And of course, always see the regular normal dimensions, right? 4.5 by 1.5, right? Okay, there we go. And I got my piece, and I'm gonna bring it up here. So you're gonna notice that it doesn't fit. So I'm gonna have to get a dimension, right? A dimension to make sure what is my dimension, 5.5. So I'm gonna have to grab this guy, go to edit type, right? Edit type, right? Duplicate it, right? And 2x5, I'm gonna go like a 2x5 JR just to keep running with this project, okay, for now, right? And then here, make this one 5.5 inches and apply it, right? And okay, and I put it 5 feet. So rocky mistake, right? So is 0 space 5.5. Okay, apply it. Okay, let me see. Everything is working good. Okay, and I can move this guy here, right? There we go. Okay, we got him properly. We can move this one manually. We can align it, right? Okay, the washer to the bottom, right? The order of the detailing, because I brought first this one is like behind the wood blocking, right? Okay, something else to do, just now that you brought in and customized this guy, you can copy it so you can do your wood framing here, right? So here and here, right? And on the top, let's put him here, but this one goes the opposite way, right? This one goes this way, and we place one here. We go to copy, sorry, select the item, copy, and copy this one like 3 times, even 4 times, right? Or this one is gone, and align the piece of wood, right? The wood blocking here. Okay, there we go. Got it. Okay, and then last thing, let's do the insulation, right? So let's go to the annotate tab. There's the insulation. So we can do that insulation on the center. Okay, there. Also, my anchor bolt can go on the middle, so I can find the center of the wall, and my anchor bolt goes to the center. Got it? And then the insulation here, we can change the thickness here. So I'm gonna go for 5.5, right? 5.5 there. So we got our insulation, right? And I can do more insulation on the top using the center line. Well, I didn't use the center line properly, so I'm gonna do it now here. Okay, so there we go. You can match. Well, more likely I'm gonna grab it and change it for 5.5. Okay, don't do that. What I did, there we go. And 5.5, right? Okay, sorry. Okay, this one. Okay, thickness. Okay, 5.5. There we go. Got him. Okay. But the thing is that we don't want to do all that detail. Well, if it's a wall section, yes, but maybe we just want the foundation detail, right? So here is where it comes handy, right? Going to insert, going to load a family. And then here, we don't want to look around everything, right? Type in here on the search item, type in break line, right? Oops, there's 2 words. Okay, break line, enter, right? And you get the break line, you load them up, okay, and then you go to annotate and get that component, the detail component, and then guess what? You got your break line. So guess what? I'm gonna apply it here. And with those arrows, right, number one, I'm gonna flip it, and I'm gonna just do this because it has a nice masking region there, right? So I'm gonna go and apply another one, right? And I'm gonna apply it here. Okay, and now this. Okay, think that you're applying this one here. I'm gonna apply it again here on the top. There we go, right? But I'm gonna rotate it a little bit so it can look like our architectural lines on that when we were at school, right? So let's grab this viewport, cut them up, right? Cut them up. There we go, right? And we can move this one a little bit up just to have more, more to draw, right? There we go. So then it goes to the same thing. Let's go to annotate. Let's go to text. Let's place the text here, and I'm gonna put here gypsum board, right? Oops. Okay, there we go. and then select the text, add a leader, right? And use that to break it up and break the little arm, right? Properly there, right? Arrow looks super ugly, so select the whole thing, go to edit type, and use something similar to the 15-degree, right? 15-degree, fill it, apply it so you can see it, and good to go, right? Okay, so we can still like keep adding more things, right? And I can keep like maybe copying, just selecting this, make a copy, right? A little bit like below, and then here, right? Touching this one, right? Okay, so the whole thing, we can edit the whole thing. Anchor, bold, right? Oops, anchor bold, right? There we go. And we can open it up a little bit. Okay. Nope, don't do that. Okay, try to keep the text the same with the same alignment here, and also all capitals or lowercase. Okay, got it. There we go. And I don't know why this one get out, right? And then here, make sure that you align, right? Align the text properly, right? There we go. Okay. And then I can keep going with those notes, right? I can select this one, copy it, move it down, align it, right? I can grab my arrow, my leader here, right? And edit your text, right? Foundation, right? C structural, okay, right? There we go. Trying to type in as fast as I can. So I'm going to move this one. I'm going to reattach the leader, make sure that it touches. Yes. I'm going to move this one. I'm going to get that witness line that is telling me that it's aligned. And I'm going to just redo that. Okay. Something also to care is if the witness line there is good, right? Same thing here. I'm going to try to align the text first. And then I need to bring my leader here and my break here, right? I might need to bring everything, right, a little bit further so I can grab those, the text, okay, is bringing up everything. So I'm gonna have to do something else with that. So I'm gonna have to move, group them up using control and move them a little bit. There we go. Got it. Okay. Remember, this ugly box here is your viewport, right? Under extends, you can disable crop region visible, right? Apply it, and then there's no more box around there, right? Okay, there we go. And we can keep going with more leaders, with more annotations, right? We need to do those things for sure, right? We can bring this one, this arm a little bit closer with the one on the bottom. Okay, there we go. And this one, this arm around here. Okay, there we go. And this is a really quick, easy way to do those details that maybe people like them to do. Some people, they don't like them to do, right? I'm getting into those, to be honest, right? Here, I'm going to put here wood siding. Okay, I'm going to select the box and I'm going to add the proper leader, the 2-segment leader. I'm going to drop this one here and I'm going to break it up here, right? Okay, there we go. For my wood siding, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move them a little bit more. Maybe I can align with the other box, right? And I can keep going here, right? The natural grade and so and so, a concrete sidewalk, wood sheeting, right? Wood siding, and so, right? So that's a nice way to do a few details. Don't forget about the nice thing with the break lines, right? That this one has a nice masking region for us that we can move and modify, right? Break lines are amazing. How to place our notes really quick, and then you can make this one a standard detail later on, right? You can just grab like this. These are the main ones, your masking regions and your break lines and your leaders, right? Hope you enjoyed this video. I know that it was a little bit longer. I hope it worked, right? Rincon Beam Consulting, like and subscribe. We're open to help, open for tutoring, mentoring. Just give us a call, okay? Thank you so much.